Good day. Warm welcome to this magical meditation experience. Lovely that you can join. And yes, we're going to focus on a magical life. This was a topic that we had in a recent class, a spiritual class, and I think it's relevant to all of us. I think each and every one of us wants a lot of flow and ease and peace in our lives, in our day-to-day lives. We tend to think magical is on rare occasions, but imagine your entire day being magical. Your entire day being, if you will, sacred, being very easy and peaceful and calm. And so this idea of magical is making the impossible possible, making the difficult easy, making the laborious light. So this magical transformation of how I experience the day. The usual way we go about this is trying to arrange everything just the way I want. So if everything goes just the way I want, if everyone acts the way I want, which of course I assume is the right way, of course I'm right and they're wrong. So if everything just goes the way it's supposed to go, i.e. the way I want, people and things, then it will be such an easy and magical day. It'll feel like I'm in my zone, everything's going well. But of course, that's not going to happen, at least not every day or every moment. Sometimes things will go the way I want. Sometimes people will act the way I want. But that's a lot of work trying to get all of that under your control every moment, every day. That sounds laborious, not light. So rather than this magical experience being born from the outer circumstances, maybe the magic starts inside. Maybe it's my inner experience that's going to make the impossible possible, the difficult easy, and the laborious light. Nothing has to change outside. No one has to do what I want, but maybe it all starts from what's going on inside. So let's go in there into our magic shop inside and see what we discover in the art of making the difficult easy. Sitting comfortably. Hopefully there's no tension in the body. If there is, take a moment to arrange things so the body's comfortable and it won't pull the mind. And from focusing on the state of the body, I move my focus upwards to that place behind the forehead, my own inner world. It's a very powerful place, my inner world. It's the realm of thoughts and feelings, attitudes and perspectives, memories, decisions. In short, how I experience the outer world is completely shaped by what's going on in my inner world. It's that powerful. As I travel through my inner world, there's a lot of activity going on. It's like a workshop, constant activity, constantly thinking about what's been done, what needs to be done, what am I doing, what are others doing, and remembering and feeling the force of different attitudes and perceptions. There's a lot going on, so much going on that sometimes we just feel tired, all due to the activity of my inner world. I could be sitting all day and still feel exhausted, all because of the activity in my inner world. It's that powerful. I continue to walk through my inner world, observing it all, the thoughts and feelings associated with those thoughts. But I'm moving deeper and deeper into my inner world. And as I do, the thoughts on the surface, those ordinary worldly thoughts that come so easily, almost by habit, they start to fade into the background, as if I've crossed a magical line between ordinary and sacred, profound. I'm moving into a more quiet, calm, and stable space in my inner world. My own little magic shop. This is where inner transformation happens. Very often, I don't visit this magic shop at all. I'm so busy trying to transform what's going on outside. And that's why my inner world can get so tired. But this magic shop within has a completely different vibe. There's a feeling of simplicity, easiness, lightness, a serenity, and yes, even love, compassion. I like the feeling of this magic shop. Just being in this space within my inner world is already transforming me. But the main activity in this magic shop is an act which most of us find a little challenging. But it is the act that creates the greatest transformation. Most of what's happening in this magic shop is letting go. Letting go is the key, the foundation for transformation, for the magic of making the difficult easy. And so I surrender to the experience of this space, feeling a pull to settle my attention, if you will, become seated in the shop. And what comes before my mind's eye almost immediately is the state of my mind. In some ways, my mind is like a hand. And all too often during the day, under the force of the word I and the word mine, the hand of my mind is curled into a tight fist, clenched, holding tight onto expectations or desires or demands. Sometimes it's hurt feelings or memories that cause pain. the hand of my mind clenching tightly onto these kinds of thoughts, keeping everything stuck and very heavy, very laborious. All the energy draining from just holding tight. No magic is possible in this state. But in this space, this very calm, simple, loving, compassionate space, this magic shop, I can feel the hand of my mind softening, the fingers of the mind uncurling, opening, releasing. The mind expanding, creating space. That force of love and peace, not a violent force, very soft power that invites the hand of my mind to open. It's as if my mind breathes a sigh of relief as it's able to release. And the moment it does, there's space for something different to flow into the mind. So much lightness, so much love, gentleness, so much peace. All the vibrations of this magic shop within flood into my open mind, as if healing the mind. Wave upon wave of these magical vibrations flooding into my mind, softening the mind, smoothing out any sharp edges of irritation or impatience. The mind nurtured by these vibrations, drinking it all in, absorbing those vibrations into the mind. Filling the mind up with these magical vibrations until the mind overflows. The last step in this magical moment is to gently hold this state of the mind as I come back into awareness of the outer world. The mind almost in a state of bliss as I start to move through the world. And noticing how differently my mind works, as if it's magic, where before it would worry and have anxiety and stress and race. Filled with these magical vibrations, my mind is now calm, patient, clear, more creative, and most wonderful of all, my mind is kind, loving. And where there's love, there's never an experience of labor. This magical transformation of my own mind just by spending a moment in that magic shop within. Om Shanti.